So we are just over a third of the way through the regular season. It is December 11th, 2028, and the next game that we have to play is up against the San Jose Sharks at the SAP Center at San Jose, California. D to the Mac leads this team, Darren McDonald, 36 points in 28 games, basically on pace for 108, 109, something like that, points. But one of the absolute glaring issues for the last little while, even after a very good game from Paul Peru, who's played 18 games this season, he's 11-5-0 with an 8.99 and a 2.94, coming off of a very good game, has been goaltending. Mats Eriksson has been the better goaltender with a 13 games played, a 9-3 record with a 9-10 save percentage and a 2.91 goals against average. Yes, I know that Mr. Ivan Zhamnov is injured until January 1st, at which time it is likely Connor Clifton leaves the lineup. He's pretty much the guy that's on the outs. He's an older player. He's more in a filling space kind of role. He hasn't even played 500 career games. He doesn't have 100 career points yet. He has 1 goal, 3 assists, 4 points in 22 games. He's a -3, but he is 33 years old. He's on a $1.6 million contract for this season, basically just is salary cap. But Robert Baudouin, who is having a shockingly good season for the Hamilton Huskies, at 34 years old, is almost half a point per game and is a plus 126. I do not believe he has been a minus. He has not been a minus his entire career and only has 66 penalty minutes in over 500 games. This is one of those guys who plays about 19 minutes a game and is just an absolute beauty. But his contract is not good. Brings him to 37 years old at over $5 million a season. It's not going to age well, but he will end up moving down to that second spot when Ivan Zhamnov decides it's time. January 1st rolls around. He's coming back. We also have Justin Bell, who I would like to get into more games. So when we go to even strength, we have Jordan Gavin, who has 12 points. He's playing very well. He is part of the next core of players that I would like to bring up. We have Push. Push is not doing as well as I would like him to do. He's on pace for about 23 to 25 points this year, which isn't terrible, but I expect more out of him. He was a second-round pick. He's fantastic. We also have Emil Bemstrom, who is playing pretty darn well, all things considered, but his $3.175 million cap hit for this year and next year is kind of alarming. So there is a chance that Bemstrom ends up on the outs and Justin Bell ends up becoming that forward that replaces him. On the third line, we have Victor Arvidsson, who's doing fine. We have Ryan McLeod, who's doing fine. We have Samuel Berkowal, who is essentially our rookie this season. I'm really hoping he has a breakthrough year and grows. Texier, 18 points. Barrett Hayton, 16 points. Layunin has 25 points, who has been unbelievable. As of January 1st, he is going to be eligible for an extension. 33 points for Thatcher Lewis. We got 29 points for Matthew Siemens and 31 points for Lane Pandolfo. So everything is looking very good here in Hamilton Warrior land. But this year has been a very up and down battle. We are finally starting as of the last game that we played so 2 out of the last 3 games that we have played, we have had solid goaltending. This is one of those teams that is definitely set up to make the playoffs. And I think this might be one of the final years that this team is going to be a contender. So I'm thinking after this season, it's going to be a lot of rookies. It's going to be a lot of call-ups, stuff like that. But until then, I think Barrett Hayton might be on his way out. I think Alex Texier might be on his way out. I think that Emil Bemstrom might be on his way out. I don't know. It's one of those things. It's tough to call, but I just wanted to give one update on what's going on with this team because it has been a while.